1, 2. Yep. There we go. Howdy, buddy. Welcome to the channel, JaysBucket. I'm Jay. Got little Jay over here. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you've never been here, welcome for the first time. Hopefully you enjoy it. We're here for another Lego live build. We got a few people in the chat already. I'm surprised anyone's here because it's Super Bowl Sunday. So thank you very much for joining me today. That's pretty awesome. I appreciate everybody that's here. We got George in the chat. We got Dan saying hello. We got Jesse trying to say yo. How you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are all having a good time. Today we are going to be doing some flowers, but we're going to recap last week's live build because these were pretty awesome city space builds. We had I think this one was called the Interceptor. It was such a sleek little rocket ship. I really liked the back part where you can just kind of open her up like she's blasting away. Hello, George. And then we got another little 4+ set that I was struggling to build a little bit. It was a pretty good set, though. I like this one as well. That one came with a couple other accessories that are chilling back there. We also had one of my favorite ones from that time, a little construction mech. He was pretty awesome. Love that minifigure like Jesse was saying last week. And then we had a little poly bag. It was a little hovercraft. Also a nice little build. We got CK and Life with the Crazies. Hello, hello. Throw these back. Whoa. Back here for now to give myself some space. Whoops. Throwing Lego. We have lots of Lego. Life with the Crazies saying, I'll be in and out tonight. Super Bowl, of course, right? But I couldn't miss the flowers. No, I understand. That's how it is. Yo, 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 saying CK flowers. My kind of build. There you go. Caribbean Girl's here too. Hey, y'all. Welcome, welcome. So like I said, tonight we are doing a flower bouquet. I know Valentine's is just around the corner, so I figured I'd hit you guys up with some flowers. This is a pretty cool set. A lot of pieces. 756. But I really don't think they're going to take that long to build because it's kind of all the same kind of builds, a little bit over and over. But I do think all the individual flowers are going to look different and good, so this is pretty awesome. CK said, I'm going to watch, but when the halftime comes on, I'm going to watch Usher for a few minutes, and then I'll come back. Is anyone watching to let me know when the halftime is happening? He. That's pretty awesome. You go watch Usher if you need to. I'm sure he's one of your 90s crushes or something like that. So Life with the Crazy, I'll try my best to remember to let you know when it's on, CK. There we go. So here we go. We got a booklet for this one. There's quite a few pages in it, actually. What is it? It's like 81 pages. 81 pages. But this is a really nice little book, actually. Kind of showcases all the flowers here on the very front. And this one has some nice, details on each individual flower. We got a rose, we got a snapdragon, we got some lavender, an aster. I've never actually seen that. Maybe it's like I don't know all these flowers. A common daisy, a California poppy. That was pretty cool. And yeah, then we got some designer stuff in here. So this is pretty neat little book. And then we got the famous brick separator. Also got a vase to try and throw all these in at the end. But you know what? I am going to pick my favorite piece, and I think this is a pretty epic favorite piece. This came in bag number 1. I have bags 2 and 3 kind of sitting here already open, but not sprawled out. But check this out. Anytime you get some pterodactyl wings, I think that's pretty cool to come in a flower set. I'm going with that as my favorite piece. There's 3 of these in here. I've never seen a green pterodactyl before. So I think that's pretty cool. Lego is so clever on how they make flowers and lots of other builds. We even got car hood parts for roses and stuff, so it's pretty sweet. This one's like a little bit of a deeper car hood there as well. Really cool pieces that come in these flower sets. So maybe you don't like flowers, but maybe you just want to get some of these for the awesome pieces that are in here. But these are going to be pretty repetitive builds, I think. So let's get to it. We're going to jump right into it. George is saying, I see a lot of green and red Lego on the table. Yes, sir. There's a lot of green and there's a lot of this pale, like pinkish peach kind of colors. Pretty neat. Caribbean Girl saying, CK, I have it on in the background so it can let you know when the halftime is, right? There you go. Thank you guys. You rock. Don't understand football, but I enjoy the halftimes. There you go. All right. Well, you guys are going to enjoy the halftime, I'm sure. I'm going to start to build some Lego. So let's go. And we are starting off with, I think, the daisies. Oh, man, I'm going to butcher these. We're starting off with this single little piece. And there's actually some other really cool pieces in here, like this one. It's like a Technicolor piece with a bunch of clips all the way around, 4 clips around there. So what's the green bits? There's lots of green bits. There's actually very long Technic rods. So these are for some of the stems. Those are pretty cool. And a lot of these green bits that you're talking about are just little connecting arms. Just little like Technic connecting arms. So there's some straight ones. There's some curvy ones. There's lots of white. There's even what would be maybe steering wheels, George. It looks like we're building cars out of all these flowers. So there we go. We got lots of things going on here. And then there's like, you know, in bag 2 we got some more colorful. This is a very colorful build today. Happy Valentine's if you guys decide to celebrate those. But we're going to jump into this. I don't know if I'm going to end up building, because there's like multiple daisies and multiple, you know, snapdragons or whatever they're called. So I don't know if I'll build all of them or if I'll just build one of each. We'll kind of see how it goes and kind of go with the flow here. But right away, we are getting some flowery looking things. Nathan Little, love these videos. Thanks. Appreciate that. Jesse saying, very interesting. Yes. Awesome. All right. So we are going to be, doing some like little stemmy pieces here in the middle. We got lots of like, these are going to look kind of spirally. And you know what? Lego does pretty cool techniques with these. Don't actually know how they come up with these. It must be all just computer programs and whatnot. But, whoop. Oh, there we go. Like already, that's looking pretty cool. Kind of psychedelic and stuff. George saying, are you going fishing with them? No, I don't think there'll be any fishing here today, George. There we go. Oh, look at that. They just look really cool when they're all put together there. Now we probably got to build multiples of these. And this is where I'm like, these are going to get very repetitive. I don't know if we want to see all the same things being built. So let's build one of each for now. Oh, that's literally it. That's literally it. Okay, all right, I will do that. So I got to build 3 of those to make one like stem on the daisy. We can do that, I think. At least it's not like making, you know, multiple different flowers there. So build 3 of these. That'll make one daisy. I think that'll be good enough. Go. So there's 2. George saying, I love your cap. You know what? I'd rather be in the Dominican Republic than in Eastern Canada right now. Thank you, though. My mom travels. She's, you know, she's getting close to that age where she's going to be retired soon, and she loves her traveling. So she brings me back hats from wherever she goes, and this is one of them. So I love it when she brings me, you know, random hats from random places around the world. It's lots of fun. All right. So this one, for some reason, only gets 3 flowers. And then that kind of brown stem piece is in there as well. Actually looks half decent though. They look very realistic. Now we're gonna put our first giant Technic rod. Chat seems empty. Yeah, buddy, it's the Super Bowl. And it's flowers. It's not my regular type of build here, so I'm not surprised. There we go. We got our first flower. Let's throw that in the vase. Oh, it's gonna fit in there nicely. Can't even see it. There we go. We'll stick that off there. CK saying, I'm reading, working, and watching. Almost done working for the night. There you go. George saying, red and blue and gold cap I got. Nice. Those colors together probably look awesome. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Saying hi, everybody. All right, we got our first flower done. I think it's a daisy. Now there's like little things in the instruction booklet as you go on. Saying the small brown leaf element is more commonly used in other Lego sets as a carrot top. Okay, I thought it might say something about that. And then it's saying the stem is made from a 32 modular Lego Technic axle piece. So that's kind of neat. George is excited. Matt is here. All right, we're moving on. We're going to start with a steering wheel piece here. And we are just going to see. I think this is going to be a rose, a golden rose. Actually duplicating the steering wheels. There we go. We got two of those in there. And then we got some crazy looking, not quite car hood looking pieces, but it's like accent pieces here. They're not quite car hoods, but they're very, very unique accenty pieces. There we go. That's what we're starting with here. This is going to be a golden rose, I think. And then we're going to put some of these inside. I will give it to Lego. Like these botanical ones, they're so unique and they look so realistic when they're, you know, when they're done. Got like a one like snot tile 2x2 in there. And we're taking a snot brick here. Haha, there you go. Look at this. There's actually a Lego flower in there as well. That's kind of funny. You got a flower in a flower. Oh, and that goes in there on an angle, and it won't fit in there unless it goes in on the angle. Check that out. That's actually pretty neat. We got some bird beaks in there for like the middle part of the rose there. Matt's saying the flowers often use interesting pieces. Yes, they very much do. And they end up looking really good all the time. All right, now we got to use very specific car hoods here rather than basically telling me use the non-deep ones here. CK saying how many pieces again? The entire set comes with 756 pieces. So you're getting a good bang for your buck there. You're getting quite a few amount of pieces coming with these. And they just keep pumping these botanical ones out. Like there is so many of these. They all look different though, and they all use different pieces, so it's pretty neat. George saying 1,000. Maybe. Oh, I thought these were going to clip on. These actually don't clip on. These are going to go, or sorry, like, you know, stud clip on. These are clipping on around the base here. There we go. Putting those car hoods in there on clippy pieces. I assume we close, yeah, we closed them up. There we go. Oh, and then we need the, now we got to check the other deep car hood pieces here. Put the clips on the outside this time. Then we got the outer petal elements are more commonly used as engine hoods and car roofs in other Lego models. There you go. They're giving us little tidbits as we go along. You don't see that too often in Lego instructions. So I'm going to flip this upside down. Pretty much throw these not exactly over where the other ones are, but roughly similar spots. Kind of fold them in. And we need a trusty rod piece. And saying, so far, great job. Thank you. The light nougat tone is an existing but not widely used color in the Lego palette. There you go. What are they called again? The light nougat tone. So these pinkish pieces are called light nougat. There you go, teaching us things now. All right, so there's a rosebud for you. We are going to make a stem. So this one, we don't give them one of those long 32 axle pieces. We got to make a stem for this one. This is where we start to use some of these green pieces George was asking about. A lot of these are Technic connections too, so George saying that's so cool. Yeah, if you've never built Lego flowers before, they're actually really nice builds. They look great when they're done. And the detail on them, like here, we're just putting in little 1 by 1 circular dark green, I guess it's a tile, but it's a circular tile. And then we get to put little thorns in here. And these would be normally used as like horns for other things sometimes. So it's kind of the basics of this Lego stem here. And then we got to go 8 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a long stem. 8. There we go. Create our own stem here out of Technic stuff. It's amazing how realistic it looks by the end of it. Oh yeah, here we go. Favorite piece coming in hot. We had our little pterodactyl. I want to call it a pterodactyl arm, and technically there is like an arm piece in there, so it's pretty awesome. George saying, got a bad cold again. That's no fun. What are we building here? Because it's telling me not to stick this in yet. Is this just different types of stems? Yeah. Alright, there we go. Now, I did not expect that. Using traditional Lego C-snap elements allows the petals to move. There you go. Okay, so... I really didn't expect there to be this giant gap where the where that brown rod meets the rest of the stem. I wonder if I missed something there. No, I didn't miss anything. Oh, I just didn't push it in far enough. There we go. I didn't miss anything. I just didn't put it in hard enough. There we go. We got one light nougat rose. There we go. George is saying he's got another cold. He had one at Christmas, Boxing Day. Now he's getting sick again. Hopefully you're doing all right, buddy. I know it's not fun being sick. All right. So that's a lot of pieces still. What are we at? 20 minutes in? Yeah. I think I may put some of these aside and run on to bag 2 here, because like I said, they are a very repetitive build, so I don't want to sit here and build the same thing over and over and over. Hey Noah, how's it going? Saying hello. We're just building some flowers. We're getting close to Valentine's Day. I figured I'd bust out some flowers. These are very colorful builds. There we go. Ooh, I like all the colors, actually. Shooty! Shooty McSnipe! Super Bowl, what? Lego flowers for the win. I know, right? Here we go. We can compete with the Super Bowl. That's for sure. So far, we got 2 flowers. 2 flowers here. Good to go. We're building... Oh, man. What was this one called? I feel like I can't do it justice if I don't get the names right. A California Poppy. Sounds like a pretty nice flower. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in real life. We got some crazy pieces in here. We got some gold pieces. We got some more car hoods. Different, well, they're not even, yeah, they are car hoods actually. Same piece. These are kind of like, you know, like spaceship edges and stuff or something like that. George saying, no, O'Rourke, you missed it. Now ending live. No, no, no. We're not ending it yet. All right, there we go. This is how the California Poppy starts. We got some green, some yellow, and some gold. Yeah, who needs the Super Bowl when you got some Lego flowers, am I right? Oh, those need to stick up a little higher. There we go. I don't know when halftime is. Maybe we'll be done this one by halftime, but we will see. See, this is like where I don't look ahead in my schedule. I'm just like, I got like horse blinders on. Sundays are my live build day, no matter what's going on. Doesn't matter. Building Lego. Hey, that's looking pretty cool so far. So we got 2 different types of piece usage there, but it actually rounds it out very nice. Shooty saying, hey gang, CK Caribbean, hope you're all well. Life going awesome for me. Just busy. Yeah, life is very busy for everybody. CK's assuring the live's not done with yet. All right, now we are going to be putting these little clips inside. Oh, you know what? Wonder, I don't think there was any difference in the roses. No, they're all the same. So the thing I just thought about was, like, what if one of the roses was actually different than some of the other ones? Because the new rose, the new like actual rose bouquet, it's got 3, I think, different types of roses in it. It's actually quite a large set. I think there's something like 9 flowers in there, but it's essentially 3 different stages of its bloom. So I wasn't sure if these ones would have like any different stages of that or not, but they're all the same. So we're just gonna stick with the one. That looks very cool, actually. I like that. It's a very nice flower there. And then we are literally just gonna stick an angled piece with a Technic slot. CK saying 6-0 for the Chiefs, because I want to watch halftime and it's about to start. It's about to start already. There we go. I had no clue when it was going to be on. We got one of these giant axle pieces. I'm going to read this one, though. The petal elements are usually used in Lego cars and airplanes. It's the first time they are available in this bright orange color. There you go. That's kind of neat. And apparently we're to stick one of those at the very end there. This is actually a very nice looking flower. I really like that. California poppy, everyone. There you go. It's actually pretty cool looking. George saying minted limb stew. I don't know about that one, George. And the slow cooker served with a Yorkshire pudding wrap was absolutely immense with flavor. All right, you're describing it very nicely. Sounds pretty good. All right, so there we go. Caribbean Girl saying 10-0 for the 49ers. Ooh. Judy saying Super Bowl was always just about the commercials for me. You know what? That's pretty much, I think, what it is for a lot of people. And I didn't even realize that us here up in the northern hemisphere, I guess we don't get the same commercials as the people in the States do. Now we're building some Fernie things. These pieces here, these exact pieces, used to come in, like, if you'd ever have like an underwater Lego set or something like that, or something to do with water, these were always the plants you would get in those, water type Lego sets. So these are very nostalgic for me, just seeing these. And who knew many, many years later, I'd be building flowers out of them. So that's pretty cool. CK saying, no, not for the Chiefs. 2 of those in there. I'm gonna really force it down in there. And these pieces on there are so flimsy. Like these are probably like one of the pieces you can bend the easiest. And we gotta stick another one in there. I feel like I'm gonna bend them just by trying to force them in there. Is it going any further? Nope. And I've already bent some. There we go. We got 2 of them going. Just don't know who they're playing. Caribbean Girl saying it's all about Usher tonight, Shooty. There you go. All about Usher. The 90s. I swear like the last few Super Bowls have just been 90s superstars. Playing the songs and whatnot. Alright, we're building more stemmy pieces here. Caribbean Girl saying, CK, it's San Fran and Kansas City. Nice. Shooty saying, Usher is the halftime. He's got to be like 50 plus now. When was the last time he did stuff? That's pretty hilarious. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I'm not sure what's with putting like the dark green at the bottom of these stems. Like, I don't know. That's kind of confusing for me. We're going to stick this on the very top. And there we go. We got like a little accent bushy piece going in here with the dark green at the bottom. And we're supposed to build 2 of those. But you know what? Let's throw that in there. We'll still get the accenty pieces of it. Let's see. So far, we got 3 flowers. The California poppy, the set of daisies, the rose, and the accenty bush piece in there. Not too bad. Not too bad. CK saying, and it can stick to the 90s. I would love another Eminem one. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. All Eminem, just not a short clip of him. Yeah, he was a pretty popular one last year, that's for sure. I think that's who played it last year. Actually I'm just looking here now and I see more like actual little Lego flowers. I love that they add mini Lego flowers into it. Next one is Snapdragons. Pretty sure that's what they were called. And that's how we're starting this one off. Caribbean Girl saying, I love it. Yeah, you guys have been asking for the flower builds for a while here now, so I figured I had to deliver at some point. Whoa! Flowers down! Flowers down! I've already built it, and I could quickly grab it. So there we go. We got 2 of those. These are almost like green spider web pieces almost. Yeah, I assumed you meant the flowers. These are pretty neat. I don't even mind building flowers. Flowers are Very fun. I think these snapdragons are going to look really cool, actually. It's amazing how, so this is like a Technic piece here, and it's got little grooves on the outside there, and the piece would not fit if those grooves were not there because of the studs on that top spider web looking piece. So it's very neat. Lego is just so creative in how they make this stuff. Another very unique piece there. So like I said before, if you're looking for unique pieces, these flower sets might not be a bad way to go, depending on the piece you're looking for. Upside down cones. Oh, and that's actually, so you got the upside down pink cones, but it's actually very wiggly on there until you're going to kind of lock it into place with that green cylinder there, and then it doesn't move at all. Then we need some more. Kind of offset these with that last one there. There we go. Looks like nothing right now, but in a little bit. All right. Let's put this snot brick on here, and then we got another little Lego blurb on here. Oh, these pieces are cool. These are like, forget what set these are from, but they're gonna be like some kind of leaf petal, but they can be used for like shoulder armor, stuff like that. Probably hard to see on my camera too, but lots of different colored pieces here actually go together very nicely. Check that out. Those little bird beaks are an even lighter green than kind of the rest of it all. Lighter than the stem, and then we got like the sand green in the middle there, in the spider webby pieces. That's pretty cool. We got like half balls here almost. Very dark pink. And we got the bright purple blossoms in the middle are more commonly seen as the heads of droids and robots in Lego Star Wars sets. There you go. So these are more commonly used for heads of droids. But today, in this bright pink, they're being used as flower petals. And upside down, they actually do look very good as flower petals. And we're gonna make some more of them here. You know what? Did I use the wrong pieces? Yes, I did. Whoops. Wasn't supposed to use the dark pinks. I was supposed to use the slightly brighter pinks. There we go. An updated version of it. Still look really good. Both ways look really good. George saying, anyone seen a Lego vending machine? I actually saw somebody have one on a live build once. I thought that was pretty neat. And then 4 more of those. George saying, I know there's a vending machine somewhere in YYC, but what I found odder was the store just down from it selling big Technic sets that just seem way too big to be buying in an airport at 50% off. I'm not sure what to tell you there, George. But I mean, if it was a good enough deal, you probably should have just brought them home. There we go. We got another layer of very cool looking flowers. Now I gotta add the pieces I used the first time. I think these are legitimate flower petal pieces there. I'll show you one separately. So we got that. So basically a legitimate flower petal. We add the half ball at the top, and it actually looks very good. And these are going to go at the very bottom. There you go. And I'm not sure I've ever seen a snapdragon before, but I imagine that looks very much like what it's supposed to. Shooty's saying it's so the store beside it can sell you extra luggage for 200% right before your flight. There you go. You got it. Now we're going to build this stem here. It's going to be another custom built stem. Very technique-y. And we are going to use these, what I called shoulder pads before, which is probably super inaccurate, but there we go. That's where our giant shoulder pad leaves are coming from. George saying Justin Bieber's at the Super Bowl. Yeah, of course he is. I'm sure Taylor Swift is there too. Or maybe she's not. I don't know if her boyfriend's on that team that's playing tonight or not. Couldn't tell you. So the actual flowers are being used as little accents there for the flower. Oh, the leaves on the flower originated as Lego claw elements in 2014. So there we go. They're actually claw elements. It's kind of neat. 8 of these. She's saying that little bouquet is gorgeous, though. Well done. Wow. I know, right? They're actually very good looking. We got to count to 8 again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so probably need to connect that with another red Technic stud. There we go. We got a stem for this one. That one just swings around. Siki saying, I wouldn't be surprised if he was, George. He's somehow everywhere. Oh, wait, money, right? Yeah. Do whatever he wants. That's on quite the angle there, but it looks really good. There's a snapdragon for you guys. Siki saying, oh, Taylor is there. She just flew in from China to be there. Of course, she would stay in China. Yeah. All right, we'll add that one to the vase, whatever we want to call it. Can we? There we go. All right. Where are we at? Almost 40 minutes. 20 minutes for a bag. I'm just going to shove all this together. Everything was separated before. Now it's literally all combined together. Jump into bag 3 here. We'll make a couple more flowers. And then I'll let everybody get back to the Super Bowl. George saying, I love the pink. I love all of these colors. These are great. This one is just, what's that one called again? I forget. Okay. Okay, we did the daisy. Okay, so that's lavender and an aster. No idea. I've heard of lavender before. Never heard of an aster flower. Let's see. 9 of those. Wow, okay. So that is going to be repetitive. Yo, check this. I thought those other pieces were huge. This piece is just massive. This looks like it'd be a part of like a submarine or an airplane or something. It's pretty crazy. We got a lot of purple in these bags. Yo, we even got little surfboards. That's so cool. I love how many different types of pieces they use to make flowers. I think that's my favorite part, is just seeing all the different kind of pieces that come together to make a flower. There are so many in here. They know how to get me. Got little like golden crown pieces. And these are actually really neat. I really like these pieces when they're green, because these make very good accent, like on like walls and stuff. You can make like accent pieces with them. Oh, and I actually really do not have very many dark purple clips. That's actually a kind of a unique piece there. All right, let's get into making one of these lavenders, though. It's gonna be a little more in depth. This is quite the build here. Start off the same way we started the daisies. This clippy Technic piece. CK saying that's a really pretty bright pink. Yeah, all the colors are very nice looking in these. All right, we're gonna take a couple of these with some brown. I guess 4 of them. Now, one thing I wouldn't expect to see in these builds is a, what, 2x8 dark green plate? That seems a little... Where's that going to fit on a flower? I guess we'll find out. All right, let's... So, those clip on there. Those clips facing outwards. So far, that's what we're starting with. All right, y'all are going to ditch me for the halftime show, I guess. Hope Usher's worth it. We got the golden 5-pointed element used as a leaf here. First appeared as Queen Watreva Wanabe's crown in the Lego Movie 2 sets. There you go. We got some history going for that. We are just literally building 9 of these. I didn't even notice the gold leaves. That's cool. Same as the purple. We got some golden leaves there as well. CK's saying, I'm sorry, Jay. That's all right. No worries. You go have fun. Watch Usher. It's all good. These offset? Yes, these are offset. Lego does not do a great job in which colors they really want you to build. I already made a mistake by using the darker pink first when I was supposed to use the lighter pink. There we go. That really doesn't even feel like it's going to stay in there, but that's all right. Matt's saying, I'm not going to see the Lego to see the halftime show. That's great. Thank you, Matt, for sticking around. We got some gold leaves, and some purple. I got to build 9 of these with a rod at the very bottom. There we go. That was a better way to showcase it. There we go. Should put the rod on first. George saying, on the big TV. Yeah. All right, 9 of those. Let's go. Can we speed build these? Oh, well, I already dropped one, so no. I actually don't think I can speed build these. These are rather intricate here. So if you're looking for a non-repetitive build, maybe flowers aren't the best for you. You know I got to build that map soon here, so the repetitive, I need to get my repetitive build skills going. There we go. 2. 2 down. Oh, I definitely need that piece, don't I? Get my trusty Lego light out here. Where did that go? Riveting entertainment when you could be watching the Super Bowl. Man, where did that piece go? I guess we'll have an 8-stemmed lavender instead of a 9-stemmed lavender for now. Lego, if there's any time to give me an extra piece, now is it. That's saying some repetition then. I made the daffodils for my friend and they are repetitive too. Yes. Yes, pretty much all the flowers are very repetitive. I've got some flowers behind me. I think those are tulips. Wasn't as bad because there's only 3 in them. But here we go. We're doing just 9 of these alone. All right, then we get the rod in. 3 down. Okay, maybe I should start putting all the golds together. I have a feeling this section will take longer than the other 2. Oh, Caribbean Girl's asking, the map is large, correct? Yes, the map is quite large, actually. And it's essentially like built in little square sections. So it's kind of difficult to, I guess it's not difficult, but it is very repetitive the way you just essentially you build a square, then you build another square and kind of attach it together, another square, attach it on beside it, another square, another square. So it is very repetitive in that way. Hey, Colton made it. How's it going, buddy? And sorry I was watching the Super Bowl. I know, everybody has been. That's funny, you left for the halftime show to come here. Everyone's leaving me to go watch the halftime show. Not everyone. Matt made sure he said he was sticking around. Shooty could be here. Who knows? Caribbean Girl's in and out. Life of the Crazies is in and out. But I find that actually hilarious that you come in when some other ones are leaving. That's funny. Didn't want to watch Usher, eh? Life of the Crazy saying halftime show is coming up soonish. She's aware. She's abandoned me already. Oh my goodness, these are like. So my thoughts on this lavender section here. These better look amazing because trying to stick these flowers on these little tiny rod pieces is not very fun. There we go. We got 4 of them. Colton saying I'm not watching anymore tonight. Right on. I guess a bit of a later Super Bowl. I thought the Super Bowl usually started in like the early afternoon, not in the evening. Shooty saying I'm listening still, brother. Word. Thank you. Appreciate it. And sometimes you feel like you get the piece in there and then it's like not quite in there. I also feel like I'm going to break a lot of these. Maybe I should I wonder if it'd be easier if I put the rods at the bottom first before I put all the little flowers in there. Let's see. Let's try that. Life with the Crazy Santa. I'm excited to see the lavender one built. Me too, actually. Even though there's so many little flowers I got to stick on here, I am quite excited to see the end result. Yep, nope, the rod's not really helping much at all. This whole thing is just kind of falling apart on me. All right, let me try something else here. Let me see if, and this is more, let me see if it'd be easier to stick these on. Okay, this is actually, yeah, that's a little better. Okay, if you're gonna build this flower bouquet after you watch my live stream, it's actually a little easier to put these flowers on these 3 little stemmed pieces first, and then put them all on the golden flowered pieces. Essentially, you can grip these with your fingers and just kind of go 1, 2, 3. You really don't feel like you're going to break this piece as much because it's essentially this little rod that I feel like I'm going to just break every time. And then when they're attached to these already, it just starts to fall apart. So here you go. You kind of grip that with your 3 fingers, stick the flowers on each end, and that is definitely a much better technique. So here you go. If you're watching my lives, hopefully I can help you save some frustration and some time. CK saying, my aunt told me 30 minutes ago, 5 minutes. That was crazy, 5 minutes of play. Kind of like hockey, right? Like, you think there's 5 minutes left in the game, and it could actually drag out for like 20 real minutes, because it could be a bunch of whistles and whatnot. There you go. Yep, that's definitely better. Much easier that way. Much, much easier. JaysBucket, saving you time and effort. Ooh, now the only issue is don't put these rods on first. You kind of need to get these in there first, because the rod actually tries to come through. Oh my goodness. These are actually a little frustrating. I normally don't get frustrated building Lego. All right, I'm going to take a timeout here for a second. Try and find that last golden crown piece, because I feel like we should have it. Stand by. Where did it go? Found it. It was in like a little bag that I have under here. It wasn't even on the floor. All right. I feel better now that I found that. At least now we'll have a complete lavender set. I am so thankful there's only one of these to build. Oh my goodness. And of course, they give me an extra stem piece, but no extra golden crown. George, thank you, George. You're a lifesaver. I'm like, I can feel like I need some water, but I didn't actually think about it, so thank you. Where are the stickers and where did I go? It's crawling under my desk. Thank you, George, for the water break. Appreciate that. All right. So we got, wow. Literally, okay, 2 extra flowers. So not even a full. So we got one of these as an extra. And then just 2 extra flowers. So you don't even get a full, you can't even put 3 on here as an extra. CK, you're going to miss the lavender. All right, we got to build this rod, stem rod. Matt saying, I bet you will get extra Technic connectors too, not the fun parts. Yeah, exactly. Not the parts you actually need, but whatever. Colton saying, I'm colorblind, and I saw Rubik's Cube and do, and I still do, and I solve Rubik's Cubes and do Lego anyways. I love Rubik's and Legos. That's pretty awesome. If you're colorblind and you can still do those, that's quite amazing, actually. 1, 2, that's a lie. It says I need 3. Oh no, that's not a lie. It tells you to grab 1 first. That's pretty cool though, doing Rubik's and Lego while being colorblind. Good for you, man. My daughter the other day, I went in her room and she literally had a Rubik's Cube and like literally had taken all the like the little cubes off all over her desk and just, you know, that was her solving the Rubik's Cube. I thought that was pretty funny. All right, I gotta stick these on here. What in the world? Okay, hang on a second. What do I have to do here? What? Yo, that's kind of cool. You actually stack these up. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, okay. So some of these you stack as 3s. Colton saying it's fun but challenging. I bet it is. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. 3D solving, right? So you stack 2 of these as 3s. There we go. And then, whoops, had that upside down. There we go, that way. What's your favorite Lego theme there, Colton? I wonder if one of the more colorful ones or not. And then you stack 2 of these to go in the back. And then one lonely one by itself right here at the front. And then you stick this up in there. Star Wars. That's probably an easier theme. Although it actually might be harder if you're colorblind. I'm not sure how it would look if you're, you know, the dark grays and the light grays. It's probably a little harder to differentiate which pieces you're actually using there. There we go. We got some cherry blossoms. That looks, or no, sorry. This was lavender, not cherry blossoms. My goodness. Shooty saying anything Star Wars for me too is my fave theme. Awesome. Did you ever get that? What did you get? An X-wing or something? Didn't your buddy give you an X-wing way back? And did you ever build that one, or did you just leave it? Let's see. It's actually looking pretty colorful. I saw like some of the purple here from my poster, and I was like, "Ooh, that's looking very full." Nope, not quite. All right, there we go. We got one more flower to build, and look at that. It took me almost 20 minutes to build the lavender. That's kind of sad. All right, we're going to build a big, giant leaf here. And this is where the tiles are coming in, where I never thought they'd ever be used. There we go. We're building some green leaves here. Colton saying, nice. She's saying, I like that you do holiday and related type things, though. Yeah, that's somebody wise told me that was probably a good idea to do. So I thought it would be an all right thing, you know. I don't know if I can keep that up for too long. There's definitely going to be some times where I don't have the holiday theme stuff. But for now, I had some flowers. Figured it's around Valentine's Day. Let's give her. Here we go. We're using a surfboard. Surfboard going right at the end. Not quite there, right there. And literally just looks like the tip of the flower, but realistically, it's a surfboard. I love it. Shooty's saying it's built and it's awesome. He sent me a pre-built X-Wing and a land speeder I built with my nephew. Nice. There you go. That's awesome. You just, I'm sure it's a nice display on the shelf, eh? Oh, I'm gonna say I gotta build something here. Where did that? Oh, okay. This is literally just a leaf. Yeah, eh? Actually, just a leaf. That's saying, are you going to display the flowers in the vase? It looks great that way. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should. I'm sure there's someone in the house here that would probably like these flowers, but you know what? It was a live built set, so I might just build the rest a little bit later and then throw them on the shelf over there for a while because I think they look nice. I have some tulips like kind of right here, probably hard to see. Wow, I picked that out really quickly with the finger. I was like impressed with myself there. But yeah, no, I think I will actually keep them here for at least a little while. We're now building the aster. And saying, great job, thank you. Putting a spider web piece on there. Yeah, I don't think I can live build something and then not have it be a display piece here for a little while. You don't even get an extra flower. You only get one extra flower. They actually use it for the aster. So that little extra flower that I thought was gonna be extra is not actually an extra piece. Oh well. Oh, here we go. We got some of these purple leaves coming on here. Actually a nice touch the way they're like going sideways there. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we actually have to quite a few of these on here. So every clip kind of gets one flower on the bottom and on the top. I'm going to make 4 of those and throw those around the spiderweb steering wheel parts there, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these, yeah. There you go. Jesse saying he's back. Right on, you're back for the aster. This thing actually looking pretty crazy. I know flowers may not be the most riveting for some of you guys, but I really like how they put these together. And we're going to build a bunch more of those, 6 more. I guess 12 more? Yeah, 12 more in total. That's going to give this thing a lot of detail. 1, 2, 3. And I'm not really paying attention on making sure they're like exactly straight because most flowers are not perfectly straight. So if they're offset a little bit, I don't mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. All right, now these ones. I don't know how we're going to add more of those on though. Oh, wow. Those ones have to be like exactly. So there's actually a, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but on the bottom of the steering wheel, right there at the top, that clip literally has to be right in the middle, and it fits literally perfectly in there. And then we just kind of, yeah, we're essentially putting 12 of these around the bottom, and then we're just going to fill in the rest of the space with 6 more. Colton saying, nice, I have $30 on the 49ers. I don't bet money on any sports. Too unpredictable for me. Hope you win. Jeremy Earl saying, how many flowers total in the set? So, I'd have to kind of verify by the box because I've only built one of each right now. I will build the rest of them before the next live stream probably. And we'll get the full vase going with all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I missing 2? Yo, I legit am. Oh, nope, I'm not. I just need to read the instructions. So these last 6 only get flowers on the top of the clip, not the bottom. Helps when you pay attention. So just basically 1 flower on the top of each. You got a clip there. This is a lot of little petals getting clipped to this steering wheel type thing. There we go. Look at the bottom of that. That looks pretty crazy. And we literally I did all those wrong now too because they don't want you to see the, which actually makes sense. They don't want you to see the clips at the bottom. We actually put the flowers at the bottom. There we go, my bad. So we turn them all around so that the flowers are actually at the bottom. And you barely see them inside there. You see every once in a while, but man, that's actually a very detailed looking aster flower. I'm just going to build a stem for it real quick. That's pretty much it. Still don't quite understand the dark green stemmy pieces at the bottom, but hey, I am not a botanist, nor am I the designer of this Lego set. So there we go. Hey CK, you're back for a nice purple flower. There you go. There we go. This is an aster. 9 viewers. Yeah, this one I didn't expect to have too many. You know, like I said at the beginning here, I am very appreciative of every one of you being here tonight for me. So this one's saying it's the first time the 32 modular Lego Technic axle piece has been produced in this sand green color. That's pretty neat. There we go. So that purple is pretty, saying CK, and Jesse saying very nice. Yeah. So here we go. These are all what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flowers with the one little bushy accent piece there. This is all 6 flowers kind of together. I'll show them off individually quick here as well in the order we built them, but it's kind of what they look like, just those ones. I will show you them all, literally all of them built together on the next live. We started with the daisy. Not a bad little build. Pretty simple, but very nice. There's a daisy. And we went to the light nougat rose. And the rose was really the only one where the stems were different. One has a straight stem. I think 2 have the curved stem. But Very detailed with the thorns on the rose, and I just love that pterodactyl arm piece. There's the light nougat rose. What did we do? I think we did the California poppy. It's a pretty nice little flower too, kind of different as well. George saying, what's next? I think we're gonna end it here, buddy. We're gonna be pretty much done here. I think, what did we do after that? Did we do this little bush thing? I think we did the little bush thing. This is just like an accent, you know, something extra to go in there so it's not just flowers. Then we went all the way and did this kind of frustrating lavender build, but it actually turned out really nice. Quick tip, put the all the little flowers on those brown thorny things first and then kind of add them all together. So that was the lavender there. And then lastly, we finished it off. Oh no, before that we did the snapdragons. Sorry, my bad. We did the snapdragons, which was a very interesting little build. Very very pink. And then we did the aster. This one might be my favorite one just because of how detailed it looks. I really like those leafy pieces. Matt's saying it turned out well. Yeah, it did turn out pretty good. And then you can just imagine the vase being full of flowers. I think this is actually a pretty good size vase. You know what? Maybe, you know what? I don't know if the tulips will go well with it, but we got some tulips as well. I don't know if they go in there. They kind of look out of place, I think. But hey, little smaller. Maybe we won't put that one in there. We'll stick with the whole flower bouquet. So there, in total, there was, I know Caribbean Girl was asking, there was 3 roses, 2 daisies, 2 snapdragons. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't build the stem for this. Whoops. There was this giant leaf thing that I was like, not really sure what this is. This is just a giant leaf. So this goes in there too, right? Got that. 3 of those, 2 snapdragons, 1 California poppy, and 1 aster. So altogether, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 flowers with 5 little accenty kind of leafy green pieces as well. So there we go. I'll throw that here for now. I really want to thank everybody for joining me. Like, I can't thank you enough. I know the Super Bowl's on, and, you know, flowers probably aren't everybody's favorite Lego sets, but these actually are very nice sets to build. Come with a lot of unique pieces. So if you're ever looking for, you know, sand green surfboards, here's your way to get them, right? But, yeah, I just want to thank everybody for joining me. This was pretty awesome for all of you joining me there. George is saying, not your bedtime yet, Jesse. Need to get some food. Jesse's saying, had a chaotic day of laying down. Sometimes that's the best thing to do is just go and have a nap, right? Shooty's saying it looks really amazing. It does. I think it'll look even better when I build the rest of these, but I didn't want it to be too repetitive. So here we go. Caribbean Girl saying, thanks, Jay, as always. Really enjoyed the builds. Enjoy your week, everyone. Thank you very much. Hopefully everybody does have a good week. Colton's saying they are. I think they are nice. George is trying to say, let's go Leafs. CK's somewhere here. She was gone to watch Usher. Maybe she's back. Maybe she's not. Who knows? Life with the Crazies, thanks as well for being here. So I'd like to thank all of you again for joining me. Next week, whoa. Hang on. I should preview next week's build. Next week's build is actually pretty cool. Oh, I can't forget Matt. He did not leave me on the halftime show either. So next week's build, we got an old set from 2008. We got it's called Power Propeller. It's actually kind of weird name for it, but it's an old 2008 Creator 3-in-1 set. So I don't know which one we're going to build. There's 3 in there, but I'm actually pretty excited for that. Very cool set. Got it in, I think, a mystery box or something, but it was pretty awesome. Really going to enjoy that one, I think, and we'll build all 3 variants of that one. So again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining me. Thanks, Matt, for saying thanks, Jay. Didn't want to forget you. Colton saying I have a huge exam for history on Wednesday. Good luck on that, man. I'm sure you'll do great. You seem like you study a lot for that kind of stuff, so I'm sure you'll be awesome. George is saying we're going flying next week. Yeah, exactly. We're going to be in the air. We're going to be powering propellers, right? So again, thank you everybody for joining me. You can all go back and watch the rest of the Super Bowl if you'd like, or if you don't want to, whatever. You can choose what you want to do. But thank you again everyone for joining me. I'm gonna say thank you no more times tonight, and we're gonna end the stream here. Have a good week, everybody, and we'll see you next Sunday.